Those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum.
Barcola receives it in a good position here. This looks promising. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Barcola. Hernandez finding himself in space. And here's Barcola. Mbappe takes a shot. Ryerson clears it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there.
Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Barcola. And Cherki. Conte. And it's Dembele. And that's going up front in a hurry. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Dembele!
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Threads one in. That is good alertness.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Conte. And it's Dembele. It's a good run. Oh, strongly challenged there. Some resolute defending there. Haaland. Kante wins the duel this time. Hernandez. Barcola picks it up out wide. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
France definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
France leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's a sharp little ball here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's in a great position here. And he's being shifted off it. Barcola. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Cherki.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been knocked clear. Dembele's cross. Defending of the... And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That'll be a throw-in. Still just a single goal between the sides. Ødegaard. Here's Berger. This is a promising build-up. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Ryerson. Ødegaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's Sorloth. Now it's Mbappe. This is Dembele. Takes aim and crosses. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rolls it backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Dembele. Great challenge. Time to perfection. And it's Hernandez. Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Tries to play it through.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Haaland. Stood up well to him there. And it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Norway choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was always going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Conte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's nice. Barcola.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Haaland. And here's Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Now it's Sorloth, over to the right flank. He has found the way through. Bob stood his ground strongly. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Oh, sweet feet. And he's picked it up out wide. Barcola. And he whips it across. And that should get the job done. Played back in. Mbappe! Oh, good delivery. Almost a perfect outcome.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Changement.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? And that's in. And this is getting better and better. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tchouaméni. Now, can they get him away? Bob gets into a good position. Bob has got himself a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Mignon claims it without any fuss. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! And with that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France were simply functioning
Well, all of a sudden we're talking a different language, the language of knockout football. Now that the group stages are over, there is no margin for error. Only one of these teams can prevail here. It is do or die time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So this is the final grid. From now on, it is a mad dash to the finish line, Jim. Oh, he's having a go! Frustratingly close. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
Good effort from distance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Corner. And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. Ball's gone out of play. Dembele, looking for the run. Now it's Barcola. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goodmanson in acres of space out wide. France are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Dembele. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's in a great position here. Hoisted in. And he was alert to it. Spread it left. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Shot a goal! Goal! France! And France are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
He is through here. Chance! Off the post. And that is well cleared. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tchouaméni powering forward here. And he shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Tchouaméni clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, played through for the wide man. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Isak. Close chance for a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found the way through. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele aims beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot, and he's stuck it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Sweden really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable...
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awful. And a chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking to play him in. France have hit a quick-fire double here. Foot in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Now it's Isak. Plays it through. Barcola gets into a good position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcola. Mbappe shoots! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. France were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
So, half-time in the opener. France looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And we are back on the way. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Isak. Great vision. That's a good ball. He's won shapes to shoot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Sweden are looking to go forward now. And he can clear it away. Lindelof. Lindelof. Now Goodmanson. Some resolute defending there. (3-0) the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And he's quick to return it. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice interception, well timed. Lindelof. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. Forwards and with intent. Can he get on the end of this? That is a superb rearguard action. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hernandez being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they did.
Big chance! Great football, shot and save.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Cherki. Now it's Barcola. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to clear it. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Goodmanson. And he's intervened well there. Cherki. Goes for the shot! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bergvall. Now it's Isak. Elanga. Now it's Isak. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Hernandez picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. France are almost home and dry now. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. In with the challenge. Bergvall, spread to the right. Bergvall. Gyökeres. Now it's Barcola. And he plays one through. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Tchouaméni gets on his bike and on the move. And we're done. Job done, professionally done. All eyes forward now. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France definitely look the business, don't they? This will serve as the perfect springboard to greater tests, no doubt. They really couldn't have asked for more.
So another step closer to the big business on this ultimate global stage for the game. And with it comes heightened expectations, heightened ambitions and aspirations. This place really is sparkling, the atmosphere as strong as the ultimate prize. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in it. Takes a shot! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Oh, super. Cherki! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Caicedo...
Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. France with the corner, they're first. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Now, this could be a chance. Shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
It's bounced back off the post. He's played it long. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Cherki, can he get it through? Mbappe going after that. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. You can run onto that. Great chance! Goal! Ecuador! And it's Ecuador who go ahead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ecuador are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5...
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Chouameni. Backward it goes. There's the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe powering forward here. Half an hour played now. Oh, it's Dembele. And the shot goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Mbappe, played out to the left flank. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? Jackie. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kante wins the duel this time, tries to play it through. That's an excellent interception.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Caicedo. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Valencia.
Valencia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barcola. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Hincapié can clear it away. Ecuador are looking to go forward now. Now it's Valencia.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second.
Is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Caicedo threads one in. This is Dembele, and he was alert to it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. There's the delivery. Pacho can get it clear. And here's Mbappe. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Barcola. France still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And they are prompt with their pressing. This looks promising. Cherki, Chouameni.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
What are you thinking?
fue de
Well, there'll be no
81.007.
accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Barcola drills one in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tries to pass it through. Hernandez. Oh, he's played it in low. Hincapié deals with that comfortably. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Taken back almost at once. He's in a great position here. Real chance! And there's his goal! France are back on level terms. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
France restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Lo reemplazará número 16.
Stood up well to him there. That has been slung wide. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe! He has found the way through.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Who saw this coming? France are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Ecuador have opted to make another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Barcola. It's a threatening ball. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the ball's come loose here. Goes looking wide, looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Good-looking ball. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that has left him in a heap. Pacho. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And the action has already restarted. Cherki nicked it back promptly. Great ball, and he's in. Chance for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Driving forward, he shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cherki plays a sharp little ball here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, he's done very well to take that back.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And we're halfway through extra time. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we are already back underway. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? It's a goal kick. Now it's Camavinga, and it's Dembele. Now it's Camavinga. Real chance here. Place it in low. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Camavinga.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Barcola looking to add to his goal. Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. And a chance! And there goes their last chance. And that is the end of the road. This is where their ambitions die.